does a Dow have to do with anything? Dow has shattered $50,000. I don't know why you're laughing.
I'd like to thank Pam Bondi for teaching a lot of Americans what the Dow Jones is. Yeah. That is the one good thing about this administration. It makes a lot of people be like, I should probably look that up. I swear to God, like if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't know that Venezuela has 300 billion barrels of oil. I learned where Greenland is. And I learned that you can, in fact, bring a gun to a protest as an American citizen. Yes. And I learned all that in the last 2 weeks, okay? I'm learning rapidly, okay? Or más rápido, as Bad Bunny would say, okay? Because I remember, like, you know, when Biden was, dead as a president, I remember my friends were different. They'd be like, let's go to brunch, yeah. Now all my friends are like, there's 3 branches of government: executive, judicial, legislative. It's crazy. It's crazy how much we've learned from this administration, indirectly. But yeah, Pam Bondi. I always try to take the high road whenever I talk shit about someone, okay? And try not to use crass words or low blows, because it's more important to really say what you're feeling on the highest level, you know, and really just like speak the truth, but also, you know, be respectful. And so, all that said, the best I can do is Pam Bondi's a f***ing Because prove me wrong, you know? Pam out here making us rethink the term Karen, you know what I mean? Pam is a way better term than Karen. Karen's too many syllables. You just be like, she's a Pam, she's a total Pam. Pam is somebody who would lie to you and then deflect by talking about the stock market. Pam is someone who would cheat on her husband with Jim from The Office. You know what I'm saying? If you're in here and your name's Pamela, it's not too late to go back to Pamela, okay? So you probably saw Pam Bondi had a testimony last week. It was basically a hearing for people who can't hear questions. She bombed harder than Kid Rock. It was bad. It was like her own halftime show, Bad Bondi. Except I could understand every word of it and I hated it. Pam Bondi's performance in the hearing was so bad already, but then you realize she's a lawyer and that makes it even worse. But then you realize she's from Tampa and you're like, okay, it's not that bad actually, so. Of course she's from Tampa. She tampered with the evidence, okay? So, if you don't like that joke, let me give you your tampon, okay? And if you don't like that part, watch your tamper, okay? So, relax, this bit is only temporary. So then they asked her the big question. They're like, Pam, why are you protecting our pedophile president? And she's like, the Dow Jones just hit 50,000. We're like, what? She's like, the Dow Jones hit 50,000. 50,000! The same number of times Trump appears in the Epstein files. 50,000! She just kept saying it over and over. She's like, the Dow hit 50,000, the Dow hit 50,000, and the NASDAQ is also really good. I don't have the number for it. It was like, you're not gonna give us a number for that? For those of you who don't know, the Dow Jones is an average, of which you have to be above to understand this. And, I'm sorry. It's an index comprised of 30 big companies, such as Microsoft, Amazon, Disney, mostly companies found in the Epstein files. The companies are called blue chip, which is the color of the pill you have to swallow to believe that. The Dow Jones is measured in points. What is this, a video game? The Dow hit 50,000 points. Don't you like points? Like, is this reality or Fortnite? Either way, it's getting played by Jeffrey Epstein. All right. If you know, you know. The Dow Jones is a price index, and prices are high. That's not a good thing. She's like, but did you know the Dow Jones just hit 50,000? didn't account for inflation, you dumb cunt. Okay, I'll stop. This is like the shittiest investment course, stocks and bondies. She better start investing because she won't have a job soon, I'll tell you that much. I don't, yeah. I don't see much wealth in her futures, if you know what I mean. She better start talking to Nancy Pelosi and get some ideas. Yeah. But if she does invest in bonds, hopefully, unlike Trump, she waits till they mature. You guys need to brush up on your stock terms, okay? Because we deserve justice, all we're getting is equity. We need a government that stops hiding shit from us. We need a government who shares. Release the files. It's not this initial public offering, IPO. Release the files. Okay? You're losing our trustee, okay? Our interest is high. There's too much volatility. I'm not lying. No market cap. I'm just saying, as long as we don't have the information and the government can pull this on us and they're obsessed with greed and capitalism, it's always going to be like Stranger Things. We're living in the upside down. Thank you. I yield my time. But yeah, so fuck Pam Bondi, okay? And fuck Kash Patel, okay? Fuck Kash Patel and his big ass eyes. It's crazy to me that Kash Patel is anti-woke. Those eyes are woke as fuck, dude. 3,000% dilation. You could never know if he's in trouble. You'd be like, blink twice if you're in trouble. He'd be like... So Kash Patel, who looks like Aziz Ansari's tweaked out cousin, is still head of FBI. His approval rating is 0%. I'm pretty sure he's not even down with it. And he lied to our faces. He was one of those people who was like, I'm gonna get the Epstein files, I'm gonna release it to the public, and then a few months into his job, he was like, nothing to see here. I didn't see any evidence of trafficking. Yeah, with those big ass eyes, you didn't see anything? I'm on page 2 and I saw that shit. How do you miss all that information with big ass eyes? You know what's crazy is I looked up an old picture of Kash Patel. His eyes weren't always that big. Yeah, Kash used to have normal size eyes. I think I know what happened. He had regular eyes and then they showed him the Epstein files. He was like... Try to remain calm, try to remain calm. They're like, can you keep a secret, big guy? He's like... I'll see you in Valhalla. Fortunately, you know, I wasn't really fans of most people who are coming out, but there are a few disappointments.